I'm Henry, I'm from Sydney. We're here at the other side of the pillow on Lower Clapton Road in East London. It's basically the extension of a lifelong obsession with hoarding and collecting Vans, and it's become a shrine to the original handmade era of Vans from 1966 to the mid-90s. I've always been a collector. I've always had a history of collecting sneakers, trainers, but I was really sick of them falling apart, falling to dust. And my friend planted the seed about original handmade Vans, the quality of the product. Another key moment was watching Dogtown and Z-Boys documentary. That really crystallized the focus, and there was no turning back from there. It's a very niche interest, so a lot of people don't get it. But those that do, the shop becomes a destination, and they're the moments that make it worthwhile for me, where they come in, they grew up wearing the brand, and we can share that passion and love for the product. The sourcing of product in the beginning was one pair at a time on eBay, but as the business grew over the years, the network of collectors came together, and ideally I'm following leads to find stock in bulk. For example, arriving on a random guy's doorstep in the middle of Kansas, finding 300 pairs in his basement. But often people come to me, come through the door with, an incredible piece, so the product can come from anywhere and everywhere. So one of the beauties of collecting original Vans is the culture of customization, which allowed anyone to choose any combination of materials, colors, anything from cigarettes shaped into someone's name, or two completely odd shoes that could be switched at birth. One of my all-time favorites would have to be the blue, red, blue era, which I think started everything for the brand. Three of the most iconic styles in the rich Vans back catalogue are the SlipOn, the Old School, and the Skate High. SlipOn Style 98, first released in 1977, worn by surfers and as a simple deck shoe on boats. It didn't figure much within the history of skateboarding, being laceless, needing a more secure fit. But these surfers wearing the slip-on were the mentors for the guys that will go on to revolutionize skateboarding mid to late 70s. Essentially, the slip-on is a casual shoe. The wide surface area without laces really affords itself to any customization in the fashion market. This is an original Snoopy Peanuts collaboration from the mid-90s, which was re-released just a couple of years ago, and really shows, the endless possibilities of within fashion, what the slip-on can do. From 1977 till the early 80s, it was two-tone color combinations which dictated the life of the slip-on, and this coincided perfectly with the history of BMX, whereby companies could coordinate the colors with their factory colors, even to the point where you could design and customize your own printed rubber. So this is the iconic shoe that really thrust the slip-on and the Vans brand into the global consciousness, and it was some product placement in the film Fast Times at Ridgemont High, when Sean Penn as Jeff Spicoli wore the black and white checkerboard slip-on and proceeded to smack himself around the head with said slip-on. An incredible way for millions of people to be introduced to the brand, and even to this day is the most recognizable and iconic shoe probably ever for Vans. So from a collector's perspective, the slip-on's never been more popular. Whether it's solid black or the iconic black and white checkerboard, it's become super sought after. And brand after brand are releasing imitations these days, but it's Vans that was the original slip-on.